everyone, and welcome to part 2 of my Planet Coaster series, Halloween edition. The last episode was made last year at Halloween, but re-uploaded onto my new CME Productions channel this year. Now today, in this part, I'm going to be showing you the rides that I placed in. And I actually built all of this last year, but edited the video this year because I never got enough time when it was still October to edit it. But I place in some flat rides to begin with in this episode, and I make, as you can see me naming the rides there, what's called a Frankenstein ride and the Haunted Pumpkin Patch. I also added some custom audio onto these rides, and the Haunted Pumpkin Patch one, I used a voiceover with some scary music, but the credits of the voice acting on that one goes to Magic. Check out his YouTube channel. He does Five Nights at Freddy's animations and stuff like that if you're interested in that kind of thing. And I added my own voiceover to the other ride. Did try and sound like a witch a little bit, and then sung a Halloween song as well. Now the goal with these rides is to make the scenery stand out as much as it possibly can, because instead of just placing the ride there as it is on its own, I'd rather add so much character to it, So with this pumpkin patch ride, I'm quite proud of this one, the way that it ended up looking. Not so much in the day, however. I think it looks a lot better at night. And this is something I mentioned in the previous episode, is that this theme park is something that looks way better at night. And if it was real, I imagine it'd be the kind of thing that is closed in the day and then it opens in the evening for everybody to come in. And that's mostly to do with the lighting, because it's really the lighting that really makes this park alive. And you can say that about all my special occasion parks, because the special occasion parks that I do, the Halloween and Christmas ones, they're both the same for being better at night and the lighting looking good. Of course, with the Halloween one, I want to do spooky lighting, and with the Christmas one, it's got to look festive. And also, for anybody who missed the previous episode, this theme park is called the Graveyard of Nightmares, as you've seen from the title, and I'm basically making the whole theme park a graveyard with the rides and everything all built within it. So it's the story of the theme park is that it's literally been built on a graveyard, and the ghosts are probably angry about that, aren't they? Of course, this is meant to be a fictional story, as in this is the fictional story the theme park would tell. What I most look forward to doing in the future of this series is actually doing some actual roller coasters, once these flat rides are done, and adding in a ghost train. I think the ghost train is going to be the most fun thing to make. Obviously, I can't have a Halloween theme park without a ghost train. That would be really kind of lame. I will give you a brief overview of the story behind these rides, just so you can hear about that while I'm building them. But you will hear the full story when you hear the audio recordings at the end of the video, when I show everything that's been built so far. So the Haunted Pumpkin Patch ride is a really old, ancient pumpkin patch, and as you can see, overgrown, filled with long grass and old dead trees, which of course have faces carved into them. But the story is that the pumpkins, they never rot, and the area is cursed as well. And I find a way to make those trees with the face carvings in them to look very creepy by using jack-o'-lanterns and putting them in the eye area. So then when it's nighttime, their eyes are glowing orange, which you'll see me do in a minute. So that's the story I'll give you for that one. And for the other ride, the Frankenstein ride, I put the ride that you saw me put there just then, I actually end up changing it to something else. And the reason why is because the way the ride goes around, you can't really see the scenery that I spent so much time putting around it very well. When you're on the first person POV camera of the ride, I want guests to be able to see it properly. Was positioned better, I ended up choosing swings instead. So that's what I ended up doing for that. And the story behind that ride is that you've got all of these graves around it with skeletons and whatnot, and me doing the witch voice on that ride is me explaining how I'm the wicked witch of the theme park, and I have responsible for using potions and all that to bring bodies back to life, which obviously come back cursed, as zombies and stuff like that. So that's basically the story of why the whole park is haunted in the first place, and why it is set in a graveyard. So that ride is basically teaches you the origin story of the park itself. When I did the singing part on the audio of that Frankenstein ride, I sort of, in my head, imagined a witch actually singing the song that I sing as she is brewing potions and doing these evil things, and as the song goes on, she's just bringing more and more bodies and zombies back, which kind of makes me think of like some sort of spooky Halloween music video, which who knows, maybe I'll make one day. But you'll see what I mean when I actually show you the video of the ride at the end. If you see my Treasure Island series, you'll see from that one that I really like to add stories to my parks, as I think it makes them a lot more interesting than I like to make them look good, but as well as just that by itself, I like to add a little bit of a story in my head to it as well, which I can easily show off with the way that you're allowed to add custom sounds in Planet Coaster if you play on PC, which I think is a really awesome feature. When I used to have this game on Xbox, I so wished I could use custom sounds, because I just knew that I could get so creative with it if I wanted to, and the custom videos as well. I think that's everything I would like to say in this video for the commentary for this part, so I'm going to leave you guys alone now with the building and the scary music. Hope you enjoy the rest of the episode and enjoy the showcase of the park at the end. Thanks everyone for watching. the wicked witch of this theme park, and I am responsible for bringing the bodies back to life with my special super secret ingredients I mix in my cauldron. Get ready for a night of spooks and terror as the bodies begin to rise from their graves.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine. Shrieking skulls will shock your soul, seal your doom tonight. Spooky, scary skeletons speak with such a screech. You'll shake and shudder in surprise when you hear these zombies shriek. We're so sorry, skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize. Cause spooky, scary skeletons shout stun shrilly screams. They'll sneak from their sarcophagus and just won't leave you be. Spirit supernatural, I shy what's all the facts. But facts of fun seem so unsafe. Spooky, scary skeletons are silly all the same. They'll smile and scramble slowly and drive you so insane. Sticks and stones will break your bones, they'll seldom let you snooze. Spooky, scary skeletons will wake you.